Well, my name is Johnny Burke. I'm the executive director for the Sutter Yuba Homeless Consortium, and a lot of people have that question: what is the Homeless Consortium? The Homeless Consortium is a nonprofit that serves as what we call the continuum of care for both Yuba and Sutter counties. And a continuum of care is something that HUD, which is Housing and Urban Development, that's a federal entity, came up with years ago to try and streamline homeless services, to have one group in every area that was responsible for collaboration and making sure that different services offered to folks that were homeless would be consistent and there wouldn't be duplication. And so the consortium was established in right around 2006 and then became the continuum of care for our area right around 2012. And we've been serving in that role ever since. As that role, the primary role of the consortium as a continuum of care is to handle state and federal funds that come down and to distribute those to different partner agencies in the area that are doing work with the homeless. In addition, the consortium is responsible for managing our 2 coordinated entry sites in this area. And coordinated entry is a concept that we've been using for the last several years in our area. It was something that it really was an idea that came out about trying to streamline services to folks on the street. And so the idea was to have one central place that folks would go to when they needed services, rather than someone handing out just information cards and saying, hey, you need help, call this place, see if they can help you, then call that place, then call this place. Now, if you're in Yuba or Sutter counties, you can come to one of our 2 coordinated entry sites. In Sutter County, it's located at 909 Spiva Avenue, which is Hands of Hope. And in Yuba County, over in Marysville at 131 F Street, is the Life Building Center. So if someone comes into there, they'll have an intake done on them. We'll find out what needs they have. Do they need food resources? Do they need identification card? Do they need medical resources? Are they looking for housing? Do they need clothing? All these questions will be answered, as well as a bunch of auxiliary services, such as, are you in need of counseling? Do you need job training? What types of things are you dealing with? Are there any disabilities that we might need some help with? Different questions like this will be answered that. And folks start to get hooked up to different services. So they don't have to make 20 phone calls to find help. They go to one place and start getting referred to different agencies doing the work around here. So that's the primary job of the consortium, is to manage those funds, manage coordinated entry, and then collaboration is the last part of it, which is really just working with all the different agencies around here, whether they be nonprofits or they might be a private organization, or they might be a governmental organization like one of our cities like Marysville or Yuba City, Yuba County, Sutter County, Wheatland, Live Oak, to work together with all these groups to try and work together to find different solutions and different housing options and different services that might be able to be provided. And so the consortium kind of does all of those things, and as executive director, I get the opportunity to be looking over those things along with our board.